Chopper 200 here. We finally got a ban list. We thought it was going to happen after the maintenance, but it happened, what, the next day, pretty much? The next day? So it came in that next day. March 8th is when it comes. That is 2 weeks. Oh, my goodness. You know, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. I can wait that long. This meta isn't too bad to our, you know, it's painful. Like, each day is a freaking trial, like Shura's were. Hey, March 8th, that's completely fine. I'll take it. I'll take March 8th. Yeah, it's not too bad. I can take it. We have a new ban list. If y'all seen my last ban list video, y'all seen what my predictions were. Let's see how accurate they are and how good Konami's ban list is. It's time to go. Let's start off with the skill. Purse with the resub. Amazonists are back. Why did you ruin it, Purse? I don't want to know. Appreciate the love. Enjoy another month of the ad-free viewing experience and them juicy, irresistible emotes. All right, let's figure it out before I get spoiled anymore. No! Wait. Oh, okay. They're just hitting the cards, huh? All right, no! Back to me saying no. We were just about to play more than this was on my last ban list prediction before my current one. Now they decide to hit bamboo scrap? Now they decide to hit it? Are you serious? Now they decide to hit bamboo scrap out of all of this time. Konami! Yes! Misjudge! This card will be limited to that. Cannot be played alongside Cup of Ace. Yes! Mishead judging. So it cannot be played alongside multiple copies, generic limited to 2 cards. Get him! We already knew Desperado was going to get hit. We already knew Bamboo Scrap was going to get hit to hinder opponent's ability to summon special summoning tokens to their side of the field. I mean, this was... wow. Jake's still in the game. Yeah, but it's pretty much banned. I mean, they're going to be playing Misjudge and a Cup of Ace. They're not playing head judging anymore. It's pretty much banned. That's fine by me. This is a really small ban list, dude. It's on... oh! I mean, we got Mystical Space Typhoon now, so... if you got cards that pop, you know what? It's not that bad. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. Konami still should... this is where Konami still should be playing Duel Links again, man. He has his Amazonists back. And we got Rose Lover is no longer on the ban list. Now we can play with 3 Rose Lovers, finally! I remember saying this too. Take Rose Lover off, man. It should have been off like a long time ago. Welcome back, Rose Lover. Welcome back. We waited this long for this? We've waited this long for Konami to sit there and be like, oh, here's 5 cards that we're going to hit. There you go. Enjoy our meta. That's it. That was legitimately it. I mean, let's check. Let's check here. Let's check here. I knew that Blue Eyes was gonna get. Oh my goodness, dude. This ban list 0 out of 10. Well, 1 out of 10. They hit Desperado. I'll give it a 1. But other than that, 1 out of 10, guys. That was a short one. Oh, about skill rebalancing? Sorry, we're not done yet. What? Good. That makes sense. I don't agree with this. Sure, with certain denominations. I mean, just hit fucking Noble Knights, dude. It's not that big a deal. Just hit Noble Knights. I mean, oh, the money. I understand Konami's money grab, but you money grab in certain places, and you money grab in other places, and you don't money grab in certain places, because now, I mean, a lot of decks aren't gonna be playable now. They did make Witchcrafters unplayable, but I mean, it made decks playable. That's why I was agreeing why Balance was still in the game. It made decks playable. Noble Knights, Triamids, Witchcrafters. It made decks playable, man. I don't agree, man. I really don't. Like, just hit Noble Knights. Just hit them Noble Knights. That's all you had to do was hit Noble Knights. But I'm not going to sit here and complain about it. It's whatever. You know, at least I don't have to deal with balanced Noble Knights anymore. I don't have to deal with that insanely consistent crap anymore. You're at the low level of consistency like the rest of us. So deal with it. All right, we're strengthening some exclusive skills to make them easier to use. Yep, get bye-bye painters. This skill is given a hard condition. We are finally, I'm glad. We did call Master Destiny as a Konami curveball. What grows in a graveyard? It's given a harder activation as we're planning to add cards that strengthen plant deck cards and then feature in more ways to utilize Dark Version of the graveyard have become available since the addition of this skill. They know that this card is gonna break Rika's, dude. Same with Bamboo Scrap. They knew it. They freaking knew it, man. They saw that it was gonna be a problem with the Rikas. They saw it was going to be a problem with Rikas, man. Break balance further. Yep, exactly, Game Tailed On. See you later. It's given a hard activation function as it cannot be used to gain a large advantage over the opponent. Seraph Engine. Balance as addition of reach cards has been given more dex ability and almost ensure victory with certain combinations of cards. You're given a harder activation condition to the skill to prevent the emergence of overpowered decks. All right, restarts for special chart layer. As the addition of restarts has given more dex ability to almost ensure that certain combinations. We're given a hard activation to use skill. Again to restart. Again to my monster cards. Are you kidding me, Konami? So what skills are we supposed to use? We have to use certain decks that you require certain skills to even play on the ladder now, because you completely and utterly ruined all the other skills that make anything that doesn't use a skill that you gave that specific deck to be viable now. That's freaking stupid, man. Why? What? We're gonna read, see what it is, man. I mean, creativity, just throw it out the window, Konami. You already get the Pepegas of the game. The goddamn go for, you're going to win this game. Here's your hand. You're going to win this game. Here's your hand. You're going to win this game. You play this deck, you're going to get Cog in 3 days. You want to play this deck, you're going to get Cog in 2 days. And the best part is you don't have to read at all. You don't have to get creative. Just see what these guys run. Copy this. There you go. We're going to have a lot of that for the next 4 months because they're hitting skills that require actual brain power to make. Blue Eyes didn't get hit. The ultimate Pepega deck. Come on, Konami. All right, let's rate the skills, guys. This is already looking like a bad ban list. Can be used turn 3 and onward by saying, hey, I don't play KC Cup anymore, so I'm glad, man. You know, I don't even care. I can still get Cog. It's whatever, man. It's whatever. That's why I don't do KC Cups anymore, man, because the meta is just never good enough anymore. Can be used turn 3 and onward by sending 1 to 3 cards in your hand to the graveyard. Choose the same number of Crystal Beast monsters from your deck as the number of cards you send from your hand to the graveyard and place them in your spell and trap cards. If you begin to duel with a deck that has 7 or more Crystal Beast monsters, you can use the skill regardless of the current turn. Oh, so it doesn't matter. You can use it at any time as long as you have a Crystal Beast deck. So that's the buff that they have. Okay. Iron Call can be used the next turn after you have activated Iron Call. Return one machine type monster from your hand to your deck, then return one Iron Call from your graveyard to your deck. This skill can only be used once per duel. Okay, return one Iron Call from your graveyard to your hand. This can only... Okay, so after you activate it, you return one machine type monster from your deck to your hand. Okay, that's interesting. Cubic Seeds at the beginning of the duel, add 3 seed to your deck. This can only be used if you begin the duel with the extra deck that does no one other than cubic monsters. In addition, the number of spell and trap cards that are not cubic monsters must be 6 or lower. So you can actually add extra spells and traps in your deck now that are not cubic spells and traps. So that they buff in cubic decks. Okay. Master of Destiny. When you toss a coin, the result will always be heads for the first 3 coin tosses. Your first normal draw will be skipped. So, okay, so they hit deck cards that work with Cup of Ace, and they skip the normal draw. I mean, increasing the number was fine enough, Konami. Increasing it to 9 was fine enough, and semi-limiting it was fine enough. This Banlist sucks, dude. Konami just doesn't listen to people. Like, they hit some skills, I'm like, okay. But, yeah, they're... I mean, it's whatever. I mean, I'm telling you guys, like, every time I don't have a good prediction, the ban list is shit worldwide. This isn't like, everyone's going to hate this ban list. I guarantee you. Everyone's going to hate this ban list. Everyone's going to hate it, man. Like, they did good on Desperado. Desperado needed to go. We already knew that was going to happen, but they needed to add more to this. They needed to add more to this. Like, everyone's going to be pissed at this ban list. This ban list was trash, dude. Okay, so the nerf to what grows in the graveyard is can be used when your life points decrease by 1,500. Add one Dark Virgil to your graveyard from outside your deck. The skin can only be used once per duel. So what grows in your graveyard is completely unusable. See you later. Can be used when your life points decrease by 1,500. Select one monster your opponent. Okay, so it's so their life point requirements. Yeah, dude, there's a lot of cards they should have hit, man. Yeah, TD is gonna dominate this format again too. I don't even think like any of the decks that we have that we're getting from this box are gonna do that well. Other than TDs, maybe. TDs, maybe. The nerf against balance will help TGs too. These nerfs are gonna help TGs a lot. Yeah, this balance is trash. Yeah, I totally agree. Complete trash. All right, let's look at balance. You cannot special summon or activate monster effects until the end of the main phase of your first turn. Okay, so this, yeah. Noble Knights can't use this. And their clap-ins restart can only be used after starting hands are drawn. Reduce your starting hand by 1 and then redraw your hand. You cannot special summon or activate monster effects to the end of the main phase of your first turn. I mean, that's more usable than what it used to be. To be completely honest. Yeah, Purse. Yeah, Cyber Dragons are still running around because it's a skill tailored to Cyber Dragons, so they're not gonna hit anymore. Everything that has a skill tailored to them, they're not gonna hit those decks anymore. They want to hit the generic stuff. That's what they're going for. They're going for the more generic stuff, which I think is completely backwards. If your deck contains 5 or more spell cards with different names, you will have proven chances of having a spell card in your starting hand. You cannot special summon or activate monster effects till the main phase of your first turn. So yeah, spell specialists. And I know Noble Knights were gonna jump to this, but I mean, Noble Knights would have to sit there and stall and then come up with plays. Trap layers, the same thing. My monster cards. I mean, this was already nerfed. Now they made it even more unusable. Heavy starter, more unusable. Well, We got D-Draw still. We still got D-Draw. Fire Reload hasn't got touched either. For some odd reason. Maybe because it's a new skill. Still got D-Draw though. I mean, play D-Draw on all your decks now. Or level dupe. Yeah, this list is bad. This list is awful. Very awful. Ooh, Fist Depth Charge. We can get 2 more of these in the inventory. Nice. The only good thing out of this whole thing. Balance Tellers not even... Yeah, Balance Tellers suck. You're going to have to go back to Endless Trap Hell Tellers. But yeah. That was my review, guys. 1 out of 10. Hit y'all up on the next one. Chopper 200.